Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, y'all. This is Budgie. Wait, hello. And I am a 25-year-old cash budgeter just trying to get a hold of my finances, y'all. Look at the nails. Y'all haven't seen them yet because I haven't had the pleasure of recording, but I have these bright orange nails with some butterflies on them, or if you are a butterfly connoisseur, if you are somebody who loves butterflies, these are monarch butterflies, which is basically just a type of butterfly, and I love butterflies so much. I want a butterfly tattoo so bad, but I'm holding off because I don't really know if I want permanent ink on my body. I love to do things like henna and temporary tattoos, but I think the fact that it goes away is my favorite part, which completely and ultimately tells me I don't need to get a tattoo. However, this week we are cash stuffing a total of $13.40, and I missed you guys, but I did tell you I would explain where I've been. So let's go ahead and put this money away while I tell y'all what's going on. Well, if you are new here, you wouldn't know this. So I just got my master's degree in finance, and I have been interviewing up the yin and down the yang, okay? By the grace of God, there have been interviews, there have been job applications. I do have to choose my date for my second interview later on today. So that is kind of why I didn't get to record last week, just because I was very much so a busy bee. Right now, one thing that has been, I think, kind of an inhibitor for me is my lack of experience in the financial field. So I chose to take the route where I just get my foot in the door. I gain experience, but I let them know, hey, I am interested in moving up as quickly as possible, because a lot of this information is still very fresh on my mind. But while I am in the system, let me go ahead and make that clear. So if you are new here, you're probably like, where did her left hand just go? Do not worry, do not fret. It literally just moves off the screen because I keep my cash planning on my iPad off to the side, because I record right in front of a window, and the glare between the window, the camera, and the iPad make it a little difficult just for me to record. So with that being said, y'all, I just want to say thank you for all of the encouraging words. Please keep me in your prayers, because we are not out of the woods yet, but I have been really just seeking God and letting him guide my steps and trying not to be in the way, and he is blessing me for that. There is a different kind of reward that comes with being obedient. I'm not gonna say it's easy, but I will tell you from experience that it is definitely worth it. So let's go ahead and get started. This week we are going to be putting 60 in gas per usual. That's gonna get a 50 and a 10. A couple of things have also kind of changed. Because I'm looking for a career job that is gonna finish my wallet right now. I haven't really been putting money in eating out, because I've been eating at work, and because of the role that I have as a trainer at work, my meal is free, so shout out to that. But things have changed. So before, I was saving 20K to save 20K, right? Now I'm saving 20K, but also trying to figure out what money I'm gonna put towards my student loans, and what money I'm gonna put towards health insurance, because I turned 26 this year, and I am so blessed to have this opportunity. I do have to ask in my interview if they offer benefits for part-time work, because right now the structure on my current job I'm not the biggest fan of. You have to work like an egregious amount of hours just to benefit for the minimal amount of health and dental, and I don't like that. So let's go ahead and go into our sinking funds binder while we figure that out. But I missed y'all. How are y'all doing? Drop down below in the comments if anything new or exciting is going on in your life. I do try to read every single comment. Sometimes it does take me a little while because life just be lifing, but I do my darndest to read every single comment because it means the world to me. So girls night is getting $40, and actually tonight we are supposed to be going to a girls dinner and to be potentially to like a speakeasy scene. My friend Alex, my baby girl, my bestie, she has introduced me to the speakeasy scene, and we went to like a jazz club, and I really love how I'm getting out of my comfort zone and doing things I wouldn't traditionally do now while I'm young, because the goal is to live my life to the fullest before I am married and a mom, right? I want to be able to explore the world and then also share those memories with my kids and not be upset because I didn't do it prior and kind of weigh that on my kids. I don't want to do that. So this is just super exciting for me. So now girls night has 1, 20, 45, 55, 60, 160 in girls night. If I get it, guys, and I start training, you guys will know. I'm gonna tell you because I'm gonna be so excited. A self-care is getting $30 this week, a 20 and a 10. My nails have been growing quite rapidly, so I do definitely want to get money in here for my fill. But because I'm getting a new job, I also have to see what those regulations and rules will be for nails, if they have any. Date night is going to get $20 as well. So now date night has 1, 20, 40, 60, 82 in date night. Oh, I'm also trying a pole fitness class tomorrow. So today's Tuesday. I'm filming on a Tuesday because my Wednesday is very busy. And I've noticed when I try to film, edit, and record on Tuesday, the videos kind of just take forever. And then it makes everything a little more difficult. So I was like, okay, if I have time today, let's film today. And see what happens. So I used to do pole fitness when I was in undergrad, and then I stopped. And I've been going to the gym regularly, but I feel like I need some other kind of like workout. Like when you start to work out for a while, I feel like my body's gotten into this routine and starts to plateau. And I just think there's a certain confidence that pole fitness gives you. Like those women look so majestic to me. So I just want to try it. I want to kind of get back into it. So leisure is getting 20, but we're doing that in 4/5s this week. I'm slowly but surely beefing this back up because I do have to start paying towards some concert tickets that my mom bought for me for September. And then vacation, nothing, and groceries, nothing. But it's kind of surreal, you guys. It's slowly but surely hitting me. I'm also gonna go get a little mini bun cake today to celebrate graduation because I went to Italy, yes, but I didn't give myself the opportunity to be a graduate, I feel like, because I was still in school while I was in Italy, if that makes any sense. Like right when I came back from Italy, I had class again, so I just want to celebrate this little win because I don't do that. And I think that is so much growth for me because I don't usually celebrate my wins, and I'm going to celebrate this one. So can I get a round of applause? Oh, I hit you guys, sorry, for the growth. Next, let's go into our bills binder because can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bill? Can you pay my insurance bill? No? Okay. Ew. So car maintenance, we're gonna start beefing this back up. So she's getting 100 smackaroonies. So now car maintenance has 5, 6, 7. And I guess if you're new, you wouldn't know what these are either. So these specific items here are just going to be placeholders. So I don't like to hold too much money on me at one time. So this represents the money I have in the bank. So for car maintenance, I have 600 in the bank, and then I just added 1, which will give me 700. And the goal for car maintenance is always 1,000. Credit card, we just paid a big chunk of our credit card off, but we're gonna pay some more, it looks like. 1, 2, 300 going into credit card. Okay, life insurance, nothing. Rent, I think, is also getting 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3 in rent. So now rent has 1, 2, 3, 400. I didn't count credit card because we just put 300 in there. So 300 is what should be in credit card, give or take. So I didn't count that. Health insurance, she's gonna get her typical 115. I did condense this a little bit because there was so much going on in here. So we're gonna do 1. We'll do 10 there, and then I need a 5 for health insurance. And I'm really hoping that the job that I'm gonna get, I think I said this already, but if I didn't, I'm really hoping they will give me health insurance so that I can just use this money for something else. If anything, I'll just put it into my 401k for this, not my 401k, my Roth IRA for this year, because I don't think I've really contributed anything to it this year, which is crazy to say out loud, but that's wrong. I definitely have. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have definitely contributed because I was putting money from here in there. So I've contributed, but not as much as I usually would. But if health insurance ends up being provided to me by my job, then I will go ahead and just put this money into my Roth IRA, let it grow, and then I'll probably end up putting some of this money into like my brokerage account or something. I still have to work out all the kinks, but once I do, y'all will be, if not the first, the second to know, because I think I should be the first so that I know what the heck I'm doing. The health insurance we have 1, 2, 3, 3,100 so far. So we have one here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 870, 890, 5, 96, 97, 98. So 3,898. So we're already almost at 4,000, which is crazy to think about. Let me see. Yeah. Oh no, it shouldn't be 898, it should be 888. So let's see if I counted that wrong, which I probably did. So 3,100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88. Okay. Sometimes I move so fast, so I gotta start to slow down. And that's something else that somebody was telling me. They were like, "Hun, you are so intelligent, but nobody will know that because nobody can understand what you say because the speed at which you speak is drastically fast, like way too fast." And I've been told that. You would probably like start laughing if I told you the speed in which I speak has decreased since I was a kid. So I used to talk way quicker, but the older I get, I guess there's something about slow speech that gives off like this feeling of superiority and like of strength. So I'm trying to teach myself to slow down, but my brain moves so quickly that when I try to talk slow, I start to stutter. So it's definitely going to be something I have to slowly work at, especially with this new job I'm going to get, because it is customer facing in the beginning, and then on the backside, once they know I'm good at what I do, I will get an opportunity. Gonna take a quick little water break. Okay. So now, let's get into our holiday sinking fund binder. Which is going to be my blue mystic baby here. Peace, calm and quiet, and freedom from annoyance. I think this dashboard really fits because as I put funds away for the holidays, it kind of relieves some stress on my part. Christmas, what am I giving you, honey bun? Is getting 20. There's quite a lot of money in here, and I would hope. I've been saving for so long. Okay, so Christmas now has 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 80. So 280, and I think the goal this year... The goal last year was 500. I haven't decided if I want to decrease that or stay there, so we'll see. Because we're already in August and a couple of weeks away from September. And then we're gonna go all the way back to Black Friday. Black Friday this week is also gonna get 20, but I did that in 4 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then birthdays. There's quite a bit of money in birthdays still. Because for the boys, oh no, birthdays is also getting 4 5s. For the boys, what happened was we ended up zelling money. Okay, yeah, I freaked out for a second. So I have to take it out of here, which I'll probably do after this video. And then my brother doesn't know what he wants yet, so I haven't done anything because he doesn't know what he wants. So I'm letting him decide. So now it's 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 165, 75, 85. So 185 in birthdays right now. Like I said, I do have to take a little bit of money out of here, just so that I can pay myself back. And then I already did Black Friday. Now we are getting into the savings challenges. Let's go. This envelope looks insane because, not this envelope, this binder looks insane because I cash swapped, because these envelopes can hold more money. So I swapped some of the hundreds for 20s, but I did it in here because I haven't gone to the bank yet. So it looks quite massive, but I will be doing a bill swap cash condensing in I think a week or two, so it'll be okay. But I also just didn't want, like, these envelopes are bigger and they're busting out the seams, so imagine a smaller envelope doing the same thing. In here we are putting $70 for our section 7 here. So now we have 51, 50, 70, 190. Yeah, I took this. Sometimes my brain be going too fast. 51, 50, 70, 90, 210. We have 210 so far. And like I tell everybody, you know, the 100 envelope savings challenge, you guys, is not for the weak. It's really not. Like, it's so daunting, but there's so much discipline that comes with it. So when you finish it, you feel like you could take on the world. Like, I feel like I could conquer anything with the right discipline, and that is exactly what this is teaching me. So, like, oh my gosh, she's thicker than a Snicker, and I'm not gonna eat her for dinner. So let's see how this goes. Let's go the 5K savings challenge next. And we are, so although you guys didn't get a video last week, I still cashed up. So we are on track for almost everything, if not everything. But so this week we are going to be doing the 75 for the third week of August. So 50, 60, 70, 5. Okay, so now we have 1, 52, 20, 30, 45, 50. So 250 so far. And in this one, it's going to be 150 next week, which means in our 10K next week, it's going to be 300. Crazy work that's happening right now. So let's go ahead and do our 10K to finish out this beautiful video here. So for the third week of August, we are going to be doing that 150 that you see right there. Okay, so now for the third week of August, for the month of August, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 500 here, and we have not yet taken back the money from July, but we will do July and August together, just because I have not done a bill swap cash condensing video yet. Y'all, if you made it to the end, I love you. If you are new and you don't know what it do, these are the blue babies, and we stay true to all the discipline we need, because we know it's our discipline, not our mood, that will help us succeed. You know, if you make it to the end of these videos, you really get to see like the raw, unfiltered blue, because this is how and when I let myself do what I want to do. Okay? I just want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all from the bottom of my heart, from the very, very bottom of my heart. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but the words were not coming out. So, like I tell y'all every single video, if you haven't started yet, get started today, right? The best time to start was yesterday. The second best time to start is today. Find a system that works for you, whether that's 1, 5, 10, 20, 100, 1,000. And don't let nobody tell you that it's not going to work, because ultimately, this is your life. This is your decision. And when I don't want to be disciplined, I tell myself, I have to love my future self enough to be uncomfortable right now, right? I'm only 25. The world is my oyster. The degree is in my back pocket, but none of that matters if I do not have the discipline to do what is necessary now, right? So what? I have a master's degree and I'm getting an entry-level job. I also have no experience, right? So what will I be able to do later on with the experience under my belt? Move up in said job, or if that job refuses to move me up, move to a different job, right? These are the opportunities we get when we choose to be disciplined and humble ourselves and realize none of these goals can happen if we are not willing to put our pride aside and make it happen. Now, a lot of that also goes with prayer and guidance, because you could be begging all you want, but if the Lord says no, that's it. That's it. Like, you got to change up, right? But I'm rambling now. This is what happens when I don't see y'all for a whole week. But I'm gonna tell y'all, like I tell y'all every single time, I love y'all so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.